Chosen ones, stop scrolling, because what you're about to hear isn't casual. This is a coded transmission for those built different. You didn't stumble across this. You were tracked by energy, pulled here not by luck, but by alignment. This is the moment where truth meets timing. They tried to throw dirt on your name, hoping it would bury you. Instead, it fertilized your rise. While they were busy whispering in corners, thinking their schemes were unseen, the universe was recording everything in high definition. Every evil eye, every silent plot, every fake smile, all of it is circling back now, not to haunt you, but to hunt them. My dear chosen ones, you are not under attack because you're weak. You're under attack because you're powerful. You carry a frequency that exposes their shadows, and your mere presence breaks the illusions they work over time to uphold. That's why they can't sleep. That's why they fumble. That's why everything they try to build against you crumbles in their own hands. The same attempts meant to silence you are making your name louder. The same people who doubted you are now obsessed with watching your every move. You don't need revenge. Your elevation is the revenge. You don't have to fight dirty. Your glow dismantles their darkness. So, if you're feeling the shift, the pressure, the strange mix of peace and power rising in your chest, good. That's alignment. That's your proof. You're not becoming chosen. You always were. And now, the moment has come to own it. Like this video, to charge the energy. Subscribe if you're ready to walk in what was always yours. Drop a fire emoji in the comments if you feel it already unfolding. Before moving ahead, let me pause and thank every soul who has supported this mission through a super thanks. Your act isn't just generous, it's prophetic. It tells me you're not just watching this unfold. You're a part of it. You're standing in alignment with truth, with light, with the quiet fire that exposes every lie aimed to dim the chosen. You've helped push this message into places where the darkness once thought it had the final word. And if this message is already vibrating in your spirit, if something deep inside you knows this isn't just content, it's confirmation, then take a quiet moment of agreement. Comment 999 below, not to impress anyone, not out of pressure, but as your silent declaration, I'm chosen, I'm aligned, and the shadows will not win. Number 1. Stop calling it coincidence. You were ambushed by purpose for a reason. Chosen ones, listen closely, because what you're about to unlock isn't ordinary wisdom. This is the shift, the energetic blueprint, the season where silence ends and receipts start showing. You've spent enough time in the shadows, enough time misunderstood, overlooked, mislabeled. But here's the truth. That quiet season wasn't punishment. It was protection. While they were laughing, you were leveling up. While they chased illusions, you were being refined in the fire. And now it's time to collect what's yours. This is your season of return, energetically, mentally, financially, and physically. The clarity you've been begging for. It's landing. The resources you thought missed you, they're being rerouted with your name encrypted in every blessing. No more being the one who gives while others take. No more second-guessing your own light just to make others comfortable. That ends now. You're not just receiving this message, you're embodying the shift. Because this isn't about waiting anymore. It's about receiving on purpose. And chosen one, when you're aligned like this, things start moving fast. ideas catch fire, doors swing open without knocking, people start watching, because even in silence, your presence speaks volumes. That power you feel rising, it's not an accident. It's the return of everything they tried to steal, multiplied. Before we go any deeper, I want to pause and honor those of you who fueled this mission through super thanks. Your support isn't just helpful, it's spiritual alignment in motion. It's proof that you're not just watching from the sidelines, you're walking with purpose. You're helping this message reach others just like you, those who've been silenced, stretched, but never stopped. Whether you've supported once or consistently, your contribution has ripple effects far beyond what you can see. Thank you, deeply. And even if you haven't given, know this: your energy here is already part of the breakthrough. Your presence is proof that you're meant to be here, receiving this exact confirmation at the exact right moment. So if your spirit is stirred right now, if something inside you knows this isn't just another video, it's your signal, take a second and affirm it. Like this message to set your energy in motion. Subscribe to stay in alignment with your rise. And drop 777 in the comments as a silent code. A declaration that you're ready to receive, ready to rise, and ready to turn every block into a blessing. Because chosen one, the script is flipping, and your name is written in the upgrade. Number 2. Don't curse the delay. It was the hidden training ground for what you're about to carry. Chosen one, the wait wasn't a punishment. It was preparation dressed in disguise. You weren't being ignored. You were being equipped in secret. The silence, the setbacks, the seasons where it felt like nothing was moving. That was the work. That was the refining. That was the heavy lifting no one else saw, but you're about to carry something they'll never be ready for. See, when you're chosen, your path doesn't follow the crowd. While others were celebrating quick wins, you were being stretched in silence. You were being built to last, not just to be seen. And that delay you hated so much. It was your hidden training ground. That delay taught you how to stand alone. It taught you to see through masks. It taught you how to operate without applause. That kind of depth, it can't be rushed. And here's what they'll never understand. What took you longer to build will last longer than anything they built fast. Your time away from the spotlight gave you roots, vision, and endurance. You didn't miss your moment. You were becoming the moment. So don't curse the detour. Don't resent the slow seasons. They kept you safe from premature exposure and fake validation. Now you're rising with weight, with wisdom, with receipts. And when they ask, "Where did you come from?" just smile and say, "From the delay you ran from." Because chosen one, what you're about to carry can't be taught in comfort. It's earned in silence, and you're ready now. Number 3. Quit playing small. You're the breakthrough your bloodline's been waiting on. Chosen one, it's time we get real. Your ancestors didn't survive what they did for you to play it safe. You're not just healing for yourself. You are the reset, the rise, the walking reversal of everything they said would run in your blood forever. The poverty, the silence, the generational shame. You are the one it stops with. You are the one it shifts through. And the moment you stop shrinking to keep others comfortable is the moment your true power ignites. Every time you play small, you delay a legacy. Every time you doubt your vision, you suffocate a breakthrough that's bigger than you. You weren't sent here to repeat cycles. You were sent to shatter them. So why are you still downplaying what you carry? You think it's just talent, just intuition, just passion. But chosen one, what you carry is ancestral redemption. What you carry is a frequency that corrects timelines. You weren't born to continue a story. You were born to rewrite the script. Your boldness will echo backwards and heal the past. Your courage will echo forward and shape the future. That pressure you feel, that's not stress. That's legacy knocking. Answer it. If this message is striking something deep in your spirit, it's because it was meant to. You didn't come this far to blend in. You came to break chains. Like this message, if you feel that shift. Subscribe if you know you've been sent to lead, not follow. And drop 333 in the comments to affirm that you are the chosen one. The breakthrough your entire bloodline has been waiting on. Number 4. Stop trying to blend in. You were engineered to interrupt comfort and shatter illusion. Chosen one, let's get one thing straight. You were never built to blend in. The discomfort you feel when you're surrounded by fake energy, that's not you being difficult. That's your frequency rejecting the false. You've tried to shrink. You've tried to adapt. You've even questioned if something was wrong with you because you couldn't play the game. But here's the truth they hoped you'd never realize. You were engineered to interrupt comfort zones and shatter illusions. You weren't sent here to maintain the system. You were sent to break it, quietly, powerfully, and without apology. That's why your presence stirs things up. That's why people shift uncomfortably when you speak truth without sugar. That's why those rooted in manipulation try to paint you as too intense, too deep, or too much. It's projection. It's panic. Because deep down, they know your light exposes their shadows. Chosen one, your very existence is a contradiction to their carefully built facade. You represent what they fear. Authenticity in a world addicted to pretending. You've got the kind of energy that forces masks to fall, that makes people confront their own reflection. So stop trying to shrink. Stop trying to explain. And definitely stop apologizing for being the mirror they didn't ask for but desperately need. You weren't made to fit in. You were made to stand out. Not as a decoration, but as a disruption. Your silence is powerful, your truth is loud, and your rise. It's the warning shot they didn't see coming. This is your reminder. You're not the misfit. They're just not ready for the level you carry. Stay sharp, stay seen, stay chosen. Number 5. Don't mistake the fire for failure. It was the furnace that made you untouchable. Chosen one, they thought the heat would destroy you. They assumed the pressure would make you fold. But what they didn't know is you were never in that fire to burn. You were there to be built. The very flames they mocked you for walking through became your transformation chamber. While they were waiting for your collapse, the fire was forging your power. See, the betrayal, the rejection, the isolation, it wasn't failure. It was the furnace. And in that furnace, everything fake melted off. The version of you that played small burned away. The parts of you that needed validation, gone. What's left now is pure power, untouchable energy. A version of you that no longer fears being misunderstood because you finally understand your own worth. People tried to throw you in that fire expecting ashes, but you walked out shining, glowing, unapologetic, and now they don't know how to face you, because the one they tried to bury is now too bright to look at. You didn't just survive it, you mastered it, and now that fire lives inside you, that's why your presence makes the room shift. That's why your silence is louder than their noise. You're not fragile, you're forged, and they'll never touch you the same way again. If this truth lit something in your spirit, like this message, subscribe to stay in this energy. And comment 777 below if you're walking out of the fire stronger, sharper, and completely untouchable. Number 6. Stop begging for clarity. The veil wasn't blocking you, it was protecting your power. Chosen one, you kept asking for answers. You begged for signs, explanations, a clear view of what's next. You thought the silence meant you were forgotten, that the fog meant you were lost. But the truth? That veil wasn't denial. It was defense. You weren't being kept in the dark. You were being shielded from their shadows. See, the universe knew what you didn't. That had you seen everything too soon, you would have second-guessed your path, trusted the wrong ones, exposed your seed before it rooted. You would have leaked power in places that only came to drain you. You weren't delayed, you were defended in disguise. And while you felt left behind, you were being prepared in private. The silence grew your discernment. The waiting refined your vision. That veil taught you how to listen without noise, how to see without proof, how to feel energy when words failed. That wasn't confusion. That was calibration. Now the veil is lifting, not because you're finally ready to see, but because you're finally strong enough to hold what's been waiting. The same people who once looked down on you are about to see what you were carrying all along. So stop begging for clarity like it's missing. You are the clarity, and that's what scares them the most. If this just unlocked something in your spirit, pause and sit with it. Like this message to charge it with intention. Subscribe to stay in this alignment. And comment 777 below if you're done questioning your path and ready to walk it like it was yours the whole time. Because it was. The veil didn't block you. It protected your power until now. Number 7. Quit chasing quick fixes. Your financial shift requires alignment, not anxiety. Chosen one, let's be honest. This world tries to bait you with shortcuts, promises of fast money, quick wins, instant elevation. But you weren't built for gimmicks. You were built for legacy, and anything that's rushed will rot. You felt the pressure, the silent panic when things didn't move fast enough, the anxiety disguised as ambition. But deep down, your spirit knows the real wealth you're stepping into can't be microwaved. You see, your abundance isn't being delayed, it's being protected. Protected from becoming a curse in disguise. The money you've cried for, prayed for, fought for, it's already in the frequency field, but it's waiting on one thing. Your alignment. Not your stress, not your desperation. Your alignment. Because wealth without grounding will blow up your life, not build it. Chosen one, it's time to stop panicking and start preparing. This shift isn't about grabbing, it's about growing. It's about becoming the kind of vessel that can hold it without breaking under the weight. The kind of soul that can receive without forgetting where you came from. You are not behind. You're just being refined, so when the overflow hits, it doesn't slip through cracks of fear and unworthiness. And when it does come, it won't come with burnout. It'll come with peace. So take a breath, release the rush, and lock into alignment. Because the shift isn't just coming, it's already circling. And it's looking for the version of you that's done chasing and ready to command. Comment 777 if you're done settling for survival and ready to step into sustainable, undeniable overflow. Number 8. Stop hiding your light. Divine visibility is the assignment, not the reward. Chosen one, they didn't silence you because you were wrong. They silenced you because you were right, and your truth was too loud for their illusions to survive. You've spent years dimming your brilliance, folding your power to fit into rooms you were sent to rewire. But that time is over. You weren't chosen to blend in. You were built to break patterns. You've been shrinking out of protection. But here's the truth. Your silence served them, not you. They thrived when you second-guessed your instincts, when you swallowed your knowing, when you played small to make their comfort more convenient. But while you were hiding, your presence kept growing. Your power didn't fade. It just matured in silence. Visibility isn't vanity. It's purpose. You weren't selected to remain in the shadows. You were assigned to shift the room just by walking into it. That awkward tension people feel around you, that's not resistance. That's recognition. They feel the shift before you even speak. Chosen one, it's time. Step forward without flinching. Be seen without apologizing. Stop waiting for permission to glow. You are the confirmation. You are the evidence. And this season isn't about proving yourself. It's about owning yourself. Number 9. Cut the dead connections. Loyalty to the wrong people will sabotage your legacy. Chosen ones, let's make something brutally clear. Not everyone who clapped for you was ever for you. And every time you ignore the pull to walk away, you delay your breakthrough. Stop calling it loyalty when it's actually self-betrayal. Some connections were meant to expire the moment you outgrew the version of you they were comfortable with. But because you kept trying to carry people who were only ever assigned to your past, you slowed your rise. They never wanted the healed you, the bold you, the elevated you. They liked you second-guessing your worth, questioning your voice, shrinking so they could feel superior. But chosen one, the path you're walking now, it requires clean hands and clear energy. You can't take sabotage disguised as friendship into a future that's too powerful to be contaminated. Every time you make excuses for their disrespect, every time you cling to shared history while ignoring current misalignment, you rob your future of peace. That ends now. Chosen one, cut the cord. Not with hatred, but with clarity. You were never meant to prove your worth to people threatened by your growth. Loyalty isn't measured by how long you tolerate confusion. It's proven by how fast you protect your purpose. And the truth? Some of them needed your access more than they valued your presence. That's why they're panicking as you detach. Because your energy was the upgrade. Your light was their shield. And now that you're pulling back, their comfort is collapsing. So don't look back. Let the silence speak. Let the separation protect. Because if they were tied to your purpose, they'd still be walking with you. Cut the dead weight. Chosen one. Your legacy can't afford to be loyal to what's already decaying. Number 10. Don't ignore the fatigue. Your body's screaming for the healing your spirit's already received. Chosen one, Your spirit may be soaring, but your body, it's waving a white flag. That tension in your shoulders, that bone-deep tiredness, it's not just exhaustion, it's your body trying to catch up with the version of you your spirit has already become. You've been grinding in silence, carrying emotional weight nobody sees, absorbing energy that's not even yours, because you're the one everyone leans on. But what happens when the vessel starts cracking while everyone else is still drinking from it? This fatigue isn't weakness, it's revelation. It's your system shouting, "Enough pretending you're okay. It's time to truly align." You've evolved on a spiritual level, but your body's still operating like it's stuck in survival mode. The healing isn't coming, it already happened. Now your body needs to sync with the transformation your soul already walked through. Chosen one, this is your reminder. You're allowed to pause. You're allowed to nourish, to stretch, to rest. Not because you're lazy, but because you're finally living like the healed version of you. Hydrate, breathe, move, sleep like someone who knows they're already whole. The real flex now, radiance through restoration. Let your glow up start with your health. Drop 777 in the comments if you feel your body calling you home to balance. Like and subscribe if you're done ignoring the signs. Number 11. Stop waiting for calm. Your peace is a weapon, not a side effect. Chosen one, let's get one thing clear. Peace isn't passive. It's not what shows up when life gets quiet. It's what you carry when the noise is deafening and the pressure is at its peak. Peace, for you, is not the absence of chaos. It's the presence of power. And the moment they realized you could walk through fire without flinching, they got nervous. You see, they expected your silence to mean surrender, but what they missed is that your silence was strategy. You weren't avoiding the storm, you became the calm inside it. That's why they couldn't provoke you. That's why their attacks fell flat. Because your peace isn't a personality trait. It's a shield forged through experience, restraint, and transformation. This is why your presence disturbs people who thrive on control. They can't manipulate what doesn't react. They can't dominate what stays centered. You want to know why the room shifts when you enter? Because your peace exposes their chaos. And that's exactly what makes you dangerous. Stop waiting for the world to calm down before you feel stable. You are the calm. You are the anchor. You are the proof that peace under pressure is more powerful than panic under pretense. So hold your center like it's sacred, because it is. This isn't stillness by accident. This is psychological warfare, won in silence. Number 12. Don't just build success, build a legacy. So loud, it outlives the noise around you. Chosen one, success is the spark, but legacy is the wildfire. Anybody can chase status, anybody can stack numbers and call it winning. But what you're doing, it's deeper, it's louder than clout, more dangerous than fame. You're building something that doesn't just shine in the moment, it echoes through timelines. And that's why they're watching. That's why they're nervous. You're not here to make noise. You're here to outlast it. And that kind of legacy doesn't come from doing what's popular. It comes from staying aligned when no one claps, when nobody understands, when silence feels like betrayal. But you stayed planted. You stayed purpose-bound. You stayed rooted in the mission when it looked like nothing was working. And that's what separates you. They laughed at your discipline, mocked your standards, doubted your vision. But now they're starting to realize you weren't just building a win. You were laying foundation, brick by brick, scar by scar, moment by moment. And soon they'll see. It wasn't just about you. It was about everything connected to you. So keep building like the future is watching, because it is. Your name will be whispered in rooms you haven't walked in yet, not because you screamed the loudest, but because your legacy couldn't be ignored. This isn't just impact. And as we come to the end of this message, chosen one, let this truth settle deep. You weren't called to make a moment. You were born to make a mark. The noise around you may fade, but your legacy will roar long after. Your consistency, your silence, your alignment, it's all adding up. Keep building, keep rising, keep owning your presence. If this resonated with your spirit, like this video to anchor your energy. Subscribe to stay connected to this journey of elevation. And drop 999 in the comments if you're ready to outlive the noise and walk fully in your assignment.